pledge to the Bible. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart that I might not sin against God. Please join me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We're going to actually start with our sound off this morning because it has to do with many of us going on a field trip today. Raise your hand if you have a field trip today. Yes, a good bit of us. So, 5th grade, where are you going? Yes, the botanical gardens. And 3rd and 4th grade are going to Piano Celebration Week at TAMUCC. And so our sound off says, I'll say, as much as it is up to me, and you will say, I will defend and promote my neighbor's good name. Repeat after me. I will defend and promote my neighbor's good name. I will defend and promote my neighbor's good name. What does that have to do with going on a school field trip? Can you think of anything? How does that connect? How does that connect? Fiona. Oh, well, that would be important. Okay. What else? Owen? Yes. Okay. Does Annapolis have a good name? Yes, we have a reputation in the community for excellence, for virtue, and so we need to represent our school in a way that defends and promotes its good name. So there are often other schools out when we're at a field trip, and we may see other schools behaving differently than we do, and we need to defend and promote Annapolis's good name by showing our best manners. Okay, our catechism today, I'm going to start with, for whom did Christ obey and suffer? And you will say, for all whom God the Father gave to Christ. Again, for all whom God the Father gave to Christ. So for whom did Christ obey and suffer? For all whom God the Father gave to Christ. And our new one this week, I'll say, what kind of life did Christ live on earth? And you will say, a life of obedience, service, and suffering. Okay, what kind of life did Christ live on earth? A life of obedience, service, and suffering. Our virtue this week is curiosity. Yesterday I gave you a definition of curiosity. Curiosity is, in its most basic form, wondering about the world. The virtue involves asking good and probing questions in the search for truth. So, have you ever heard the expression, I'm going to get to the bottom of this? Anybody ever heard that? I'm going to get to the bottom of this problem. What does that mean? Somebody in 6th grade, tell me, what does that mean? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Yes. Right. Okay, no matter how long it takes, you're going to figure it out until you find your answer, till you satisfy your curiosity. All right, and we talked about what curiosity looks like at school. Today, I have another curious child. So we have a picture here. Another curious child. Now, yesterday we talked about Corrie ten Boom, and This curious child lived much long before Corrie ten Boom. Anybody want to guess who this might be? It would be kind of a wild guess. No, that is not Curious George. But that's a very good example, probably an unexample, right? He was always getting into trouble. Asher. No, that's not Christopher Columbus. Think a couple of 100 years later. Yes. No, not St. Patrick. Bobby. No, but that's very close. Maybe another couple of 100 years later. Okay? Asher. No, it's not an explorer. Who is studying physics? All of 4th grade. Okay, who can guess now? Claire? Yes, that's who it is, Sir Isaac Newton. So Isaac Newton was born, do you know he was born 3 months early before he was supposed to be born, and he was a very weak and kind of sickly child. And when he got to school age and went to school, he was kind of a daydreamer a little bit. He eventually went to Cambridge University, but then along came a plague. The bubonic plague came along, and he had to go home from the university, kind of like during COVID. And he was sitting in his family's apple orchard one day, and he was watching an apple fall from a tree. And he got to thinking, why does that apple fall straight down and not to the side, not diagonally? Why doesn't it go up first and then come back down? And he said, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And he was serious. In fact, when he finally got to the bottom of it, he had developed a theory of gravity, the law of gravity. And if it were not for up with your curiosity, get to the bottom of it. Don't let go of it. We're going to sing our hymn of the month, and we need your help this morning. Mrs. Fox is not here, so we're going to have to make a joyful noise to the Lord.
That's going to be our note. For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. For the wonder of each hour of the day and of the night, hill and vale and tree
Okay, we're going to give our our sound off a good try and see if we can get it. As much as it is up to me, I will defend and promote my neighbor's good name. Do that today when you represent the school at your field trip. The Lord be with you.
You shall go out with joy. You
Shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you. There'll be shouts of joy, and all the trees of the fields will clap their hands. And all the trees of the fields will clap their hands. The trees of the fields will clap their hands. The trees of the fields will clap their hands as you